Oh man, we here live at the show, man. We got the live. We here with the best seafood in the city. Let them know. Tag your shit in.
You can find us at the Right Way 215. Here with Johnny Mack, first 48.
Drew, boy, we here with Drew. Drew, you want to take it with them, Jones?
Yeah, I'll go ahead.
Crazy Jones. I'm gonna eat my Jones. These Jones crazy. Yo, you. Fuck.
Yo, chill.
Damn.
What's up?
Right.
What's up?
You got something right here.
It's not even a commercial.
Who's going to
They looking for the boy, I ain't hard to find. Nobody speaking on my brother, it's on coast to mine. I don't care if niggas fuck my hoe, boy that bitch ain't mine. I'm the first night I get that pussy, I don't want it die. I really hang with steppers, we can have 2 tags on cars. I know where Brody at, so if it's problems, we not far. Heard the opposite sky's the limit, now he up there with the stars. I trap pound to pound, I used to trap shit out of jars. Heard they want that old juice, had to say, I ain't saying, I ain't even fuck with you. Now I'm out here rocking chains, bust that booty girl. I like diamonds, no plain Jane. I only trust Poppy with that choppy, he got aim. First we shoot our shot, then hit the trial, feel like turn this shit to COD if niggas play me like a game. Cold word was Meek Mill, burn his whole shit down the flames. Hey. I just grabbed some new Carhartt fashion, that's my work. She like, why the fuck you look so tired? That's the perk, nigga. I be in the club, throwing ones, you better twerk, nigga. I don't just be out here throwing cash, you gotta earn, nigga. Only fly out to LA for edibles. Boy, I gotta stop. I got so high one night, thought I heard somebody knocking. Went and grabbed my Glocky, went and cocked it. Walked up to the door, picked through the hole, was about to pop it. I just took 1,000 milligrams, I was tripping out. Then I had some THC syrup, had a big amount. Ever since then, I've been strictly weed. I be smoking Zaza runs, hit me if you need it. If you see the colors and it's true, you won't believe it. And I got it for the low, I ain't texting for it either. Yeah. It's that builder shit. OTP, we the guys. I'm the founder, bitch. Hey.
You heard I said OTP, we the guys, I'm the founder, bitch. We gonna talk about that too.
We back. Philly First 48, Season 6. We here with a special guest.
Oh no, turn that on.
That's some hot shit. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that hot shit, man? We back. We back.
They try to run it back though. You know what I'm saying? They try to run it back.
Shit, hot shit. We here with Drew Boy, man.
Yes,
the
sir.
Fucking GOAT,
yes,
man.
So clap it up. Clap it up.
Yeah.
Clap it up.
No. For real. Back.
Yes, sir.
On your note.
What season I was on when I first came through?
You was on season 1. But before the podcast.
I was on live.
On the live.
Yeah. Just let them know.
I respect. Yo,
I
listen.
Was on the live. When you was just starting up, you like, yo, my name Johnny Mack.
You remember that?
Yo, my name Johnny Mack.
You was lit at the time.
Yeah. I was on there.
And you see how I've returned the favor.
Yeah. Know me back.
No, but you a real nigga though. Always supported the brand.
For sure.
You know what I mean? I appreciate that, man. I'm glad you here.
Yeah, for sure.
Lights, camera, action. We got J Films in the building. We got the guys in the building.
We got
your studio.
Powder's in here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know, everybody do a little something. My boy Young V in here, he rap.
Oh man, I see.
I mean, Pops, have you on the business, co-founder, everything, co-founder, OTP and shit, DJ, producer and shit. My man Flizzy, right, he do everything. Flizzy, that nigga, you know, nigga you bring on the road, and he ain't got no pride. Dang. He do everything. You know what I'm saying? He the guy. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the gang.
SBN Harris, he's sister. You know she.
Okay.
We got my man Rise Turnpike. He's security. You know what I'm saying?
Heavy.
He the one in the club like, yo. I be like, Rod, he cool, Rod, chill.
Okay.
Stall him out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, chill. You know what I mean? Like I got Tony here. You know what I mean? That's my guy right here. Yes, sir. This is against day one right here. You know what I'm saying? He got a towing company too. Soon as he towing, if you ever got in the crash and get down to your last, call Tony. He got the bag.
Oh man,
y'all
had. You always had a well put together team. Man.
I always had a well put together team.
You know what I mean? That's real important in the game. And
yeah.
Shit like that.
Facts.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You've been doing your thing for some time and shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? Man, I just gotta give you your flowers first. I call you the Godfather, you know what I mean, to this, you know what I mean, this new generation and shit. Like, you know what I mean? You the first one that made rapping and dancing back cool in Philadelphia and shit like that. Brought a different energy to the city, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, you know, I just remember them times and shit, like, you know what I mean? Just you to just develop into you got a whole brand going on. Like, you know what I mean? Drew Boy is a brand.
Yeah, so.
Along with you, like, just revamping your whole brand and shit like that. You rebranding, you know what I mean? You rolling you know what I mean, things out differently and shit like that. I gotta give you flowers.
Yeah,
It's hard to still stay afloat for 5 years, bro.
Yeah,
I gotta give you flowers for that.
So damn,
Fully
wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy,
Time,
bro.
damn,
Crazy.
time be cooking, yo.
You was the first one really playing with content and shit when we didn't know what content was and
No,
shit like
facts.
that.
Like, I always had to like, I always wanted to be like a step ahead. So whatever niggas wasn't doing, I'm like, I gotta do that. You feel me? Like when I was doing the rap and shit, we was dancing and shit. I'm seeing comments like, these niggas ain't dancing. These niggas is dancing. They ain't rapping. Like, where the real rap at? Not knowing that I'm really in there giving you crazy bars. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I really like. I was like shirt off. Like, I ain't had no fucking. Like, I ain't gonna fuck with nobody was saying. Like, when I was seeing comments, you see, I never entertain that shit. Like, never arguing in comments. You don't see me online, none of that shit. Like,
I never saw you really like throughout your career. Ever since I knew you, I never saw you like just not in no drama, none of that shit. I gotta commend you. It's hard to stay out of shit for nothing and shit like that.
Niggas fuck with me, cause you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I stay in my lane. Like you see, I'm with the same guys. Like I don't feel comfortable around 30 niggas. Like
Yeah, I hear that.
So I keep my circle tight.
What people don't know about you, Drew, is like when you first started, you started by yourself.
That's
Niggas think you just hopped in. Like we on the Philly First Wave season 6. Give it to us and shit like that. You just starting. You know what I mean? Starting out and shit like that, playing with this shit like that, being successful, you know what I mean? You starting off and shit like
Look,
that.
my guy right here, look, right? I was doing, it's crazy, right? I was just freestyling. Niggas like, yo, bro, why you keep playing like you hot, you feel me? I go holler at my old technology teacher. I'm like, yo, like, I'm trying to do this rap shit, like, cause school was like, that shit was like, I don't know, you feel me? I'm like, what should I do, like, that's different? He like, bro, you can rap. You gotta pick a day of the week and just give him freestyle. Cause I dropped like 2 Jones on the John. He like, bro, you got something with that. You feel me? He like, yo, pick a day. I pick Mondays. I'm like, nobody doing shit on a Monday. That's a chill day, work day. Come home, relax. I'm gonna do a Monday. I started doing them Johns. Niggas was holding the phone up, recording me. I was just rapping on that shit. And that shit, it took off. Cause I know niggas' attention span is like fucking gnats right now. You feel me?
So you was on top of that shit back then, dumbing it down.
Yeah, I was already on top of it.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like I was already, the shit they doing now, I was already on top of that. You feel what I'm saying? Like I was already doing that shit. Like coming up with dance routine, coming up with different moves and challenges. Yeah, I was already doing that shit. Yeah.
Well, you started from battling and shit. A lot of people don't know that. Like, you know what I mean? In school, battling.
Yo, if you went to high school with me
like
and you see this shit, comment under the joint, tell them I was really battling niggas. I was going up top. I was going to high schools and all that. I was playing football. I was playing quarterback, you know what I'm saying? And I was the lead, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was throwing like 80 yards. I was throwing like 80 yards. Like on one knee, I was throwing 80 yards. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You ain't get into the ball shit?
Basketball, yeah, I was playing ball and shit. But I was more like football though. I played baseball too. You ain't know that. I was sharp.
No, baseball was
baseball
the shit.
It though.
Niggas don't know. See, the
Baseball
youngins
it.
don't know this day. Like,
Yeah, no, they not even playing no.
baseball
They
was
not even playing no sports now. Like I'm seeing young boys that's 13. Like, what you do?
Can we follow them though? Ain't nothing in the city to really like. Ain't no really no.
I don't think they
programs or
not
no
trying to play
leagues
though.
in the- Who got a baseball league in Philadelphia right now?
It's a couple Jones.
No, bro. I remember
It's
they
a
was in every
couple
hood.
No,
I mean, they was everywhere.
no,
I was
look,
on
you
the
got
team.
peep. No, you got peep though. I was with the youngers in 2018. I was my old head G had a team and shit. I was with them, running with them and playing, watching them playing shit. But what I'm saying is these young ones is not even like they can't have organizations because no kids is coming to play. So it's just falling. Like you look at now, it was pounds from the 75s to the fucking 180s. Now these fucking organizations got 3 pounds. 90s, 105s, and probably 180. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that shit is really dying down. Like, sports in Philly is dying.
Yeah, and that's the problem. That's the issue.
Yeah, that shit crazy. They all going to rap. Like, them was 14 right now, rapping. 16.
And a lot of them going to the drill rap.
Yeah.
You can see that.
Yeah, all of them really going to the drill rap.
How you feel about the drill rap in Philly right now?
I mean, to each his own. It's getting where they got to be at. But that shit, like, I don't know. Like I've been in them rooms, so I know, like, drill music gets you but so far, you feel me? Like, it's some niggas who do drill in, like, the industry, but they don't just do all drill. Like, when niggas get signed, they switch their whole year up. Like, because you can get signed as a drill rapper, but somehow, some way, they going to try to change you, you feel me?
Yeah.
They going to, shit to me, they going to be like, yo, listen, let me tell you something right now. We not going through all these legal fees. And all the rappers getting booked for the shit they sing in their songs.
Damn.
I'm cool off the drill land.
No,
you know
you see
what
what's going on. You see, like, look at the industry.
Bro,
and
they
shit.
on the news, saying
crazy.
niggas group sets and all, and they don't care.
Can we say rapping is, like, one of the riskiest jobs in America right now? Like, I see niggas going to jail, niggas dying. Like, we see that.
I feel like,
right?
but
We
look,
ain't see that
I
back
feel like
then.
they make it risky though.
What, Chicago? What, hold on. What, Chicago?
Like,
That's where it
no,
started from.
Because what niggas don't know is like drill not the only lane in rap. Like drill rappers the only one that really be dying. Am I lying? You ain't gotta take that. You know what I'm saying? So like rap. You can't say Wiz Khalifa think rapping is dangerous. You can't say a nigga like Kendrick Lamar think rapping is dangerous or J. Cole. Them niggas walking around regular in them all with sweats on, chilling.
No cigarettes.
You notice they don't rob certain niggas. NBA players don't get robbed. NFL players don't get robbed. It's the ones who talk about what they be doing to niggas that get robbed because they want to see, he do that? Let me see about him. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, Kendrick Lamar not going nowhere getting his chain snatched. You don't hear Drake getting his chain snatched because they staying in their lane. That's how I look at it.
One thing about you a true lyricist. You can switch it up when it comes down to the flows. You can definitely be successful in the battle rap shit. I see that angle when I get the little different skits and shit like that.
I ain't want no
You
battle
want
shit.
5,000 for a battle? Drew Boy ain't gonna come real quick out and
I would do it, but I don't want to be labeled no battle rapper.
it's different now.
Why is that?
Because like, look at the narrative of battle rappers is once you're a battle rapper, you're a battle rapper. Them niggas don't look at them niggas' music.
Who you talking about?
Them niggas be battling, getting
No,
millions of
you gotta look
views.
at the Sue Surfs now. Look at they are still maneuvering, get in that lane and shit, and drop a tape and be cool and shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? It's different now with the URL. Like, I feel like a lot of them really can do both and shit like that.
You name one battle out of 60. He be tapped in, so he can do certain shit like that, make music, and his music's fire. But they don't look at them niggas to be like, yo, when you dropping that tape, niggas like, yo, when your next battle, they want to hear that shit. They don't want to hear that tape. You feel me? So I don't want to be labeled like, yeah, free him too. I fuck with him. So he was fucking with me, like he was fucking with me.
Good guy.
He was showing me like a lot of battle rappers show me love because they see this shit. Like when I be crafting these things, these 16s and I'm in there, they hear in their head like, yo, he got it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they be fucking with me. Like all your top favorite battle rappers following me.
I know you be at the battle, but I'm trying to understand why you didn't respond to a battle rapper that did this year. Let me throw some shit out. Why ain't just hitting real quick with a
Who that boy K Walker?
Yes. I said. He said something about Drew Boy dancing like.
Yeah, he said something, and Drew on a shirt. That shit was like though. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, you ever hear a nigga say some ass? You ever hear a nigga say some ass shit? I be like, yo, I wouldn't have wrote that. Like, I wouldn't have wrote that. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
You think you can stand in front of him? A nigga that's doing it, that's seasoning it.
What?
What you gonna say to him how he showed up in the still battle with no socks? Is you gonna be that fast on your feet to rebuttal? That's the world we live in.
I'm from up top. We don't show up to the battle with no socks. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard. That's hard.
Saying. He wouldn't have got you. Mean like I would have went up top all stupid like you mean that shit. Yeah.
Well, you know, I mean, I analyze and I'm tuned in. I'm a fan of your whole movement and shit like that. One thing I can say, like, you know what I mean, I get like the different flows, like you said, you know what I mean, you came up looking under them niggas and shit like that, NH is read out. You get in that pocket sometimes and shit like that, showing niggas you can get in that lane and be successful.
I started a lot of flows. I'm lying, Tom.
The flow
I started a lot of flows. The punch, she done my balls, Pat man. She do you nigga. Cat scan. I've been doing them Jones back then. Like I was already forward with it because I when I listen to music, I'm listening to what niggas saying, but now I'm listening to the vibe too. I'm listening to how his cadence, his pockets, like you feel what I'm saying, to make this shit hot, like you feel what I'm saying. So I really be like, them flows, like I always been like that though.
Not a lot of artists can get in them pockets though, like you know what I'm saying. Yeah, who influenced you though? I never knew who influenced a Drew Boy? Who you looked up to coming up and shit like that? Like damn, I want to be like this motherfucker from Philly though.
I don't think I would. I'm gonna say I was influenced by.
Who was your favorite? Who you looked up to?
Honestly,
You're not gonna say Vodka? Nobody from Uptown?
Honestly, out of everybody, who my favorite back then was K Dot.
Oh, shout out to Dot. Yeah,
that
was
I
hard.
fucked with K Dot.
That was hard.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I fucked with K Dot because energy he had.
Right.
He was, and then like he'd say a little bit in his rap, and that's how I was already like rapping. So I felt that. You feel what I'm saying? I felt his presence when he was rapping. That's what I'm saying. You ain't think that.
No, that's
You ain't
crazy.
think
That's
that.
crazy. No,
That
niggas
hot.
be forgetting about that.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
glad
that
his name is like, you know what I mean, of his circumstances right now and shit. Like, niggas will forget about a nigga that put in work and was here
No,
first
that-
and shit. Like, we definitely gotta give Dot his flowers and shit like that.
Dot was
Definitely a legend. 23 in Texas, South Philly.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. Dot was
He's supposed to do
definitely.
a John too. That would have been crazy.
That would have been.
Going back and forth with that would have been crazy on that John.
That would
That
have
would have been
been.
hard.
You know your shit, man. You know your shit then back in the day now. I'm gonna play a game. We're gonna start off like this. You know this is the podcast and shit like that. I hope you fast on your feet.
Talk to me.
I'm gonna name 2 artists, just pick one artist and shit you'll go with. Like,
That what? That's better.
yeah, that's better. Who you will take, who your preference and shit like that. You ready?
Uh-huh.
Quilly. Joe Jihad.
Woo!
It's crazy.
No, that's the crazy joint to start off with, bro.
Come on, you
Yeah,
know
I gotta
this
take a
shit.
shot.
You just talk about, just said K Dot, you said M.I., you said all these other names.
No, because
and
that.
shit.
Just
pick
look.
one.
All right, look,
Your
right.
preference.
All right, look. Let's say this, right. During Joey Jihad and Quilly time, when Joey Jihad was bombing shit, Quilly was still young coming up. So I gotta go Hattie.
He paved the way. I mean, that's your preference. though.
And look, you know why I say that? Cause like niggas don't know. I'm young, so niggas don't know I know this. But like Hattie had the city on fire though. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like before niggas was like Meek, they was saying Hattie shit. Like you feel what I'm saying? So I can't not say Hattie, but then I can't not say Quill is hard.
Yo, pick one, man. I ain't trying to hear what you talking about.
I'm gonna go prime time head. Prime time head.
Crazy joint, right?
Prime time head. That's crazy. Cause Hag, he was floating on shit, yo. Yeah. I'm like, I go Hag. He was floating on shit.
All right, I'm gonna dumb it down for you and shit like that. Since you know what I mean.
Damn, that was crazy.
Gilly the Kid, Cass City. Who you going with?
Respectfully though, I never really heard a lot of Gilly tunes, but Gilly was hard. As soon as I heard Gilly was hard though.
What?
As soon as I heard Gilly crazy, Gilly get crazy.
Niggas they be forgetting
No,
that $1 million worth
no,
of game.
no,
They
no, no.
forgot.
Gilly get crazy,
Gilly's on
though.
a down. He had singles.
No, Gilly get it crazy. Like I'm listening to the joint. He hopped on the radio when Beans and I was on there. Like I was tuned in. I got old heads. You feel what I'm saying? I was tuned in, but
I used to do DVDs, but Gil was one of the artists I had to get. Like that, he was a important artist. But who would you pick? Cass, you know, Cass paved the way. I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler, homie. And he's successful now in the battle world too. So they both still working. They still doing their thing. But who would you go with? Your preference and shit like that.
I'ma just Gilly was talking that shit though. I'ma just go with Cass.
Cass.
I'ma just go with Cass.
I got one more. Got one more for you, dog. Too Rare. Or D30. I'm just saying.
Yo, Tim.
I had to dumb it down
Yo,
for
Tim,
you. I'm just saying.
I like both of them. I fuck with both of them. I think Too Rare got more though. Too Rare got way more music out. So I'm gonna have to go Too Rare.
Up top.
Too Rare from Uptown?
Huh?
He from Uptown?
I don't even know what Too Rare from. He doing this thing,
No, that's
bro. Like,
Uptown. I thought he's from Uptown.
that's how much it don't matter no more. Where you from?
No, that shit don't matter no more.
Yeah, it's different now and shit like
That
that.
shit don't matter no more.
Yeah.
He from the East. Oh, he from the East.
Lil Uzi from Northeast, so what we talking about? Well, he from North, like, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean? It don't really matter where you from.
He from the East. He from the East.
What's the matter with Northeast, though?
Nothing wrong with it. Niggas be fronting on it, though. They literally
Yeah.
fronting on it.
He said something about Uptown, so I think that's where the confusion comes.
Yo, I got one more. Don't get out this last
I
one,
got some
though.
Northeast homies though who be on that though.
Huh?
I got Northeast homies.
I got a lot of them, too. Darby and Northeast, you was one right now.
Darby or Northeast?
Yeah, which one is
Northeast. I'm
separate?
not.
If you catch a homicide and shit, you gotta go hide out and shit like that. Where you going at?
I'm going to Darby.
Yeah, Darby.
I'm going. Darby. It's hot everywhere down here though. I'd rather be in Darby. There's some duckies in Darby.
Nothing to do out there.
It's some duckies. There's some duckies on Darby though.
Spots out there.
That's what I'm saying. He said I gotta
I
hide.
got Northeast fucked up.
Definitely crazy hot spots.
I ain't going hard for him, but I'm just like, I'm always gonna play devil advocate.
Yeah, he's a nut. He Don King. I'm ready to change the name from Johnny Mack to Don King.
No, he's from the East. But look, other than that though, man, I got one more. Don't get away from this last joint and shit like that. This a hard one right here too. Like, but we need to know and shit. Like, you know what I mean? We gotta go. Would you take Beans or you would take Meek Mill and shit like that?
Meek.
We talking both in these prime though.
Their whole career, like their whole career. That's what we basing this shit off. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I think wouldn't Meek career be considered better than Beans though? He's still going.
They both was like both of their primes. I don't got.
If you ask,
I don't know who passed who because.
But look though, if you ask 50 out of towners, Ohio's and fucking niggas all over the world, if you ask them who is the stamp in Meek, I mean fully they gonna say Meek before they say Beans.
No, your generation.
Yeah.
Your generation, bro.
I don't know.
You
though.
go ask 50 Cent that.
No, not. But I'm talking about you talking about just.
I'm just talking about overall
overall person,
influence and all that, like
Yeah, they
everything
gonna
to the
say-
That's a generation.
But if you ask, but look though.
He put us on the map with that one.
No, he did. But I'm just saying though, in this
He
generation,
had niggas wearing state clothes out here. He had niggas wearing jail clothes out here.
bro, that shit was like, yo, state property coast was the shit. Fuck you talking about, nigga?
It named this state property and everybody was wearing it, bro.
Like you still, where you get them dickies from? He don't even know where he get this jacket from. Fuck is you talking about?
That type of to the streets.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
so you would say Beans?
That's a hard one. I asked you the question.
So,
I'm
I'm asking you. I'm asking you that. Who you got?
I mean, just representing Philadelphia and shit. That's like, you know what I mean.
But look, if we're talking about representing Philadelphia, you gotta go with Meek because he done tapped into all these movements though.
don't
Like he
know
got
what
way
state-
more. No, I don't say property, but you just said
I don't know. That's a hard joint, yo. I mean, you know what I mean? We got a live audience today, man. We got to do a vote. Let's put that on the pages and shit like
Yeah.
that. Let's get to the internet. That's you know what I mean?
I feel like it's gonna be 50-50.
Under 30 is easy as shit to say me. If you was 30 and
his
over,
impact was different. You gotta understand. He had 2 movies that was like crazy.
Yeah,
Good John.
Classic.
Good
you
John.
did
Good
like a
classic.
shovel. You
Out
heard?
LA,
I'm
bro.
talking
Listen, out LA. If a nigga come up on some bully shit and just take something from a nigga, they be like, oh man, leave him alone. He beansing right now.
He a
He a bully.
Get down,
That's-
lay down.
that's a
Broad
term.
Street
They
bully.
They call him the Broad Street Billy, bro.
It's niggas that he don't say nothing about it, but a lot of niggas be stealing that shit. Barbell bully.
They steal everything from Philly, though.
But no, but I'm so and this niggas in the city. I'm saying, but
So what y'all going with Beans, basically?
I'm 30, so it's easy for me to say.
Yeah,
that,
that's what I'm saying. His
you
generation
talking about
different. If I ask them
That's
youngins,
but look, that's what I'm saying. We talking about impact, right?
Let me
you talking about everything at one because they both had. I feel like
motivational, right? Making money and all that, making business deals. That part, get niggas out of jail, all that is fine. But we talking about who created a movement. I'm talking about I just say he had niggas wearing a whole different style of clothes, bro.
Yeah.
that shit
Not
crazy.
only
I
that,
don't know.
you talking about a nigga, he had niggas riding around on some chill shit, listening to they shit. And he had niggas ready to go kill
And
something.
in his whole career, he been through some shit. He been through a lot of shit. And then he had movies, state property, and all that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He brought his whole team on. But Meek did the same thing. Put his whole team on, and he did the same. And he's still doing this thing. I don't know, man.
One thing you gotta give it to, listen, and I'm not saying, bro, you gotta understand. Beans put state property on. He put
And Jay-Z,
the
we
city
not gonna
on.
do that. Even Jay-Z, man, his whole giddy up is he'll
That's
let it
another
go.
thing.
He was-
One thing
them
you gotta
niggas,
take
right
into
in
account
Project.
is that these
songs was getting put out before.
Yeah, these boys,
Pre-J,
like
then
that was
after the
different,
big
bro.
rapper.
And he was okay with all. I'm cool with certain people that's like around them and all. That boy was allowing like whatever as far as like
I'm
them
going
boys
big.
pushing themselves.
I'm going
A lot of niggas they get big and they say no, them niggas put them niggas on the show.
Yeah.
He wasn't doing that, bro.
Well-
For real, we keeping it being. He was still in the city. That's another thing. At his highest point,
Yeah, he had to keep up
Beans
to this.
was
Yeah,
in the city.
he was in the mix.
smacking niggas and all that.
What that fucking mean though? Like really, if you look at shit now and shit like
it
that,
don't mean
but
nothing
back
now,
then,
but you
but it's
talking
like
about-
yeah,
you talking about culture.
because look how much accomplishments Meek got and shit like that. Look how much he did and leveled up, and you know, Like not a street way though, like another angle,
but
like
that's why I
just
said
being
for
around
different
Robert
reasons.
Kraft
That's why-
and having
That's the only
different.
reason I ain't like this comparison because I feel like that they just in two totally different lanes. Beans was able to move like that because during that time you could talk like a gangster, run like a gangster, and not like it wasn't the shit that's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? But Meek, he came during a time where like he had to start making songs for girls and shit like that because he wasn't gonna get nowhere. Whereas Beans got there with the gangster shit, but he coming off of, you gotta think them niggas really jumped out in like 99. You know what I'm saying? 2000. So that shit was different. And if you keep it a bean,
messing with the artists, like they put a hold on the street as a problem. Hold. Because you about to say Beans start catching cases and all that. So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
I still
That's
think
a crazy
that
joint.
His wave is it was way more of an impact than Meek's. Meek's was heavy, but he paved the way. Like I'm talking about, he really gave us the stand.
how about
like,
this?
yo,
Without
this
Beans,
is
there's
Philly.
no Meek. There's not a lot of niggas coming out this city.
But without
Simple.
Will Smith, there wouldn't be no Beans.
No, but wait though.
Without
Who
Black
gave-
Thought,
can't
there
s-
wouldn't be
No.
We can't say
Without-
that.
Who gave us, but who gave us
You know what I'm
the
saying?
image though? Like,
A
but
bit-
like I'm talking about the image.
No,
Like
you see-
Philly niggas,
Man.
this how we talk.
State property, yeah.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
As we know, and shit like that. Like it was Freeway just celebrated the 20 year anniversary. They did a show at the what was that shit at? The Fillmore. I slid out. The whole city was out and shit. Packed show, sold out show and shit like that. You know what I mean? It was crazy, man. Shout out to them niggas and shit like that. Shout out to Freeway. Shout out to Dope Shows. I see now, cause you know, at a point of time you couldn't do a show in Philly. Nobody want to get booked for shows or none of that and shit like that. I see now, you know what I mean? Niggas is really like, I saw you down at Met and shit like that. You was down there, you was down there, you put that performance and shit like that. It was 3 months ago and shit like that. I saw you down there and shit like that. Yeah, so I see like, you know what I mean? We get somewhere, like, you know what I mean? The violence calming down a little bit and shit like that.
That shit back. Performance is back.
So how I feel to be back in the city and shit, like you was out LA and shit like that. How was LA first and shit like that? You know what I mean? You were the individual that shot out first. and shit like that.
LA always a vibe. I used to be in LA like 2 weeks at a time. That shit always a vibe though. That shit like, I ain't gonna lie, like I feel like you get a whole kick of inspiration out there. Like when you travel, you get way more to talk about. Like a lot of niggas who ain't never traveled. Like that's why I don't fuck with niggas, the drill shit, cause now niggas ain't never seen shit. They ain't got nothing else to talk about, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like you gotta get out there and see shit and have more to talk about, you know what I'm saying?
You see, you was in the studio, you was making like 7 songs a day and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like really creating and shit.
Yeah, that's your, they hear it, like they'll tell you, I thought beat on right now. It's just, yeah, shit. I walk in the corner, I do donuts, like, all right, but let's get it, I'm going. From the rip with it, like, I like vibing in the stew, like, you feel me?
Creating vibes.
Yeah.
Let the people know your creating process and shit like that. You know what I mean? You gotta have the weed, you know what I mean? How you gotta have the fellas, the energy gotta be there and shit like that. Let people know the truth, your fans and shit like that.
That boy be tapped.
I can't even say my process be like,
Talk to him.
once I hear the one I want, yo, throw that up real quick. Run that joint back twice. All right, bet, punch me in. And I'm just from the rip. Like, I box all them out. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I might even have no weed one day and still be creating. You feel what I'm saying? I'll be boxing them out, though. They don't even mean nothing when I hear a fire beat. I'm just in my zone, yeah. Then I go in there. That shit be coming out, yeah.
I just heard the
You
new
see
shit.
I'm playing with the tunes, all that.
I see. Pure talent. I always said that about you and shit. That's always separate. You always separated from the few because you can get in this lane, that lane, and be successful at every lane you in and shit like that. You know what I mean? I see one of your interviews you did. You said everything came so fast. Like, you know what I mean? The success, the deal. You know what I mean? Touch on everything just coming too fast. You know what I mean? For you early on and shit like that. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna say it came too fast, pause, because you're talking a little crazy. But
Them uptown niggas always got some other shit with them. I threw a hard question at him and shit. Now you gonna say pause. That wasn't crazy. That was crazy. That was crazy. I threw a question at him. That's crazy. But go ahead.
you acting crazy, y'all. You got to bleep this shit out. That's why you bleep, like this shit gonna be everywhere, y'all. But what you asked me again?
Pause. Would I ask you again?
No, that's not. You're a
No,
reason.
no, that was pause. Would I ask
you're
you
reaching,
again?
bro.
Was crazy.
No, you're a reason because I forgot what you asked me.
I'm reaching?
Yo,
Yo!
he.
Damn!
No, you.
No, you already there.
No.
I'm trying to get you back to y'all. Damn.
Yeah, he tried.
I'm just saying.
He tried. Yeah,
Ain't like that.
yeah.
I forgot what I asked you. The shit that you just said
That's
to me.
All right, listen. You said something about
I said, you said one of your recent
the rapping happening fast.
rapping happening fast.
Yeah, all right. So that shit was like, I started that shit 2018, and that shit went up 2019. I just woke up, and Meek threw that shit up for me. And that shit was at millions and shit. And then that shit went up from there. I was in labels the next day, literally though. Literally, I was in labels the next day. How many zones you went to a day?
And this one time niggas wasn't getting signed and shit.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. How many we went to a day? Yeah, 4 or 5 a day, yo. No bullshit. I'm talking about like I bring so much energy to the joint. They like, hold up, wait, do that again. They just bringing the vice presidents in. I'm lying.
Live
They bringing the
performances.
vice, yeah, live. They so they crossing legs. Whoa, let me see that. They doing this joint. Once they do the legs like this, they lock down. Once they do that, and they start bobbing their head, because they be trying
That
to
was
stir.
crazy. Bobbing their head was crazy. All right, but go ahead.
Well,
Fuck with you a whole job.
No, look.
You fucking with me. We gotta get these tacos. My man got the tacos.
Yeah,
my cousin.
man.
We got, you know what I mean?
Taco Tuesdays.
But go ahead, finish telling us.
So yeah, they bringing the vice president in. We going to Jones. Then bro hit me like, yo, you got they want to talk to you at Universal out LA. I'm like, I ain't never been to LA, you heard me? I'm like, for real? He like, yeah. They book flights. I'm like, yo, this is serious. I got that joint. I'm like, damn. You know, all the other labels in New York. I'm like, no, I need this joint.
Crazy.
What? They,
Trees.
what? They sending me out
vibe.
Santa Monica. I'm the beast behind me. I'm just, damn, this shit crazy. And they had the best numbers though and all that. I'm lying, Tom. They was talking so right. Yeah.
So Philly ain't seen nothing.
They was talking so, when I went back to sign that motherfucker. That's it. Yeah, but my Dukes and all them out there, they had to joke to sign Drew Boy like that. I'm like, damn. They throw the bags in the cart, open the doors. I'm like, woo. Yeah.
It wasn't even about the song though. Was
Huh?
You probably like one of the only artists that didn't get
Yeah,
signed.
yeah, bro. I got.
Like he the only artist that probably got signed.
Yeah.
It wasn't about us no
Bro,
more.
off of freestyle, bro. I swear to God, bro.
Freestyle.
Bro,
And that's
yo, look.
bars that crazy.
Yeah. And look, what's crazy is right when I first started, I said, yo, I'm gonna get on off this. I was telling everybody, I'm like, yo, I had the vision in my head already. I'm like, yo, nobody is doing this right now. I can set the gram on fire, giving them these bars. They're gonna see, everything now gets shared. It's shared. It's like, it's explore pages. Everything is boop, 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 boop. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like now that shit, like, yo, I really can do that. You feel what I'm saying? And that shit really off of freestyle. Like, I went there when I first went there to holler at them. I didn't even have a song. Before I got signed, I made the song. And they like, yo, because I knew like if I meet an actor that was gonna be there, if I meet it before, they can pay me for it. They paid me for the song. I'm like, shit, fuck that, I can have that joint. You feel me? It was a freestyle. I ain't give a fuck. But that shit from me being in the driveway, I woke up like, damn. The first nigga that did me was Pan B Rock. No bullshit.
Damn.
He said, yo, you going crazy, yo. Keep that shit up. I'm like, damn, good looking. I'm on the block with the homies and shit. We chilling. Then I go home the next day. Meek see that shit. Meek throw that shit. Yeah, that shit was different.
So you wasn't even educated on the business either.
No, I probably had 3 songs out. 4 songs out, literally.
Damn.
I just had all these songs in my folder. Like, I was just driving freestyle.
So you was figuring that shit out throughout the
I
whole
was figuring that shit out the whole time. So even when I got signed, I was still figuring that shit out. I was on like a year in.
Damn.
So I'm still like, damn, I'm thinking everybody, I'm like, man, he talking right. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you just see the whole business, yo. That shit, like, it's crazy because you see mainstream artists who be going through that shit.
Damn. So
that shit really a dog eat dog game, like.
And you had to learn that shit.
I had to learn that shit the hard way too.
So for the people that's getting, because a lot of
You
people
laughing
get
at my
done
pain?
up. I'm just saying. Some motherfuckers get offered 10K. Some motherfuckers get offered no money. Some niggas, you know what I'm saying? People don't know the business, especially in Philadelphia and shit like that.
No.
For individuals that don't know the business and shit
They
like that.
threw some little 5,000 single deals out. That shit was like, no. They threw them joints out. We was like, I ain't signing that. Like, you feel me? I'm not doing a single joint or a tape joint. No. I went to fucking LA. Them niggas was offering a fucking 5-album deal. The whole deal was worth $7 million.
Dang.
I'm like, shit. 5,000. What you talking about? What you talking about? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You not know that, no sir. I saw that shit on FaceTime. I couldn't believe this. I'm gonna see the screenshot so you can put it in the drum. I saw I'm on fucking I'm on FaceTime and shit. I see the screenshot. I'm like, damn, first album, 1.2, second song, 1.3, 1.4. Adding shit up, I'm like, damn, that's 7 mil. Like, you feel me? That's all that shit.
That's crazy.
And I got my first joint, we played it smart. My first joint, we went for the minimum. So I could have signed for $1 mil or 550. I signed for the 550. You know what I'm saying? Because they always say it's smarter to go for the first joint to see how that shit go. Don't go for the high because you might be stuck longer trying to make them recuperate $1 million back. You feel me? So I went for the 550 and shit. I played it smart, and then like my next joint, you know, I could have put whichever joint I had. I wanted it.
Let me ask you this question and shit like that. How you feel? I never saw you touch on this. So how you feel? So you analyze, you know, you educated, well educated, you know what I mean, to answer this question. How you feel about the Meek deal, that the money he offered and shit? You remember that situation that bought records in the city and shit like that? And nobody not educated really how this shit go down. So motherfucker just run off emotion and shit. You feel like if you was offered that amount of money and shit like that, you feel like it was a good deal, whatever the case may be. I forgot what the deal was. What was it, Philly? What was it? What, 10,000?
I thought it was 20.
20 was just the recording budget though. It was other shit as far as beyond.
But yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like it depends. Like if with the 20K just the advance, or you feel me?
As far as just recording like a project and shit like that. It's other shit. You know, the paperwork you already know. It's other shit, details and this money and all that shit. But the whole 20 thing was just like that wasn't the whole offer.
Well, see, that's all I can't even. Really
So we
speak,
can people go off opportunities too? Cause you know some opportunities worth more than money and shit like that.
No, facts. That's a fact. Cause like you got people like, especially depending on what all was in there, like what all he'll do for you. Cause a lot of motherfuckers ain't gonna say that. They're just gonna say the 20K. I don't know what all he said. He probably could have said, yo, you got this coming up. You mean he might go on his tour, all that. The tour might gonna be more than that 20K.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He do a 30-state tour and you on every show. You shitting me?
Right.
I do that shit. You tripping? You feel me? But I mean, it's each his own. You feel what I'm saying? But if that's what I'm saying. It's only the 20K. I don't know if that was advanced or recording. If that's recording budget, that's great. Right. Studios is 50 an hour, 60 an hour, and shit like that.
Yeah.
You done that record for like 2 years out there.
Yeah. Well, you know what I mean. I ain't never asked you that and shit like that. But moving along and shit like that. So you know what I mean. You was popping, and you know everybody was just the favorite duo and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You and your man. Dre, I mean, shout out to Dre and shit like that. But as we see, you had the rebrand. What really fucking happened? I need to know this. This is the Philly First Way. What happened? Because I put some shit up, giving y'all niggas y'all followers, both of y'all niggas, and I got a DM my way and shit like that. I got a DM my way. And I never told you this. I wanted to surprise you with this one and shit. I got a DM, like, from him. Bro, I respect you, respect what you do, but whatever you repost, don't at me. Withdraw. I said, damn, what the fuck is this? I felt his energy over the text and shit like that. I mean, how you feel about this? Like, I mean, because a lot of people, when I be putting shit up, a lot of people were like, damn, they need each other and shit like that. Why won't they just make it up? Answer this question for the people, for your fans, everybody in Philadelphia, like.
What's first you want to answer?
First, what happened? And is it that deep that niggas can't, you know what I mean, head shit up?
You know, like,
somebody girl got fucked?
No.
Cause you know what, nigga will take that to heart. I mean,
no.
Or is it a situation like,
no, ain't about no bitches.
Or is it a situation like, you know, man, life, you know, you just outgrow motherfuckers and shit like that.
You know, in life, you just outgrow people, man. You know.
I feel like that's the internet making it real bad though. But bro, cause
they started on the internet though.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? Like, they speak about it more than me. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
like you don't
Well,
even
I'm
really
here,
see me.
we here. I want to hear from Drew. I'm even shutting the fuck up.
Go, Drew.
You know, that shit, you just outgrow people, man. You know. Yeah, you outgrow dudes.
I mean, cause Drake didn't write your raps.
Nah.
He didn't write your raps. His dances made that shit Hotter though.
Like they both was doing the
And
same
different
shit,
vibe.
They was doing like the same dance, the same joint. I know, right?
You know, that shit.
I mean, all right. Well, I'm gonna ask a better question for him and shit. Make it easy on this is my man. Is that your day one? Cause there's some niggas I meet in my journey in life after high school, before high school, but there's some niggas I got that I grew up with, and you know what I mean. Like H a day one, like him.
No, we didn't grow up with each other.
So, all right. So when did you meet? When did y'all in college? When y'all both playing football?
No. You know what's crazy? We probably really started kicking it in 2018.
So I just met. I mean, no, but if you think about it, analyze that shit like how the state property shit was and shit like that. You know, they group was put together at the station and shit. They really ain't know each other and shit like that. That's why they be going through a little extra shit now and shit like that. So I'm just saying, I'm trying to help my bro. This is bro. All right. What is it like? You like, yo, I'm not fucking with that nigga. I'm creating. I'm doing my thing. I'm in my own lane. Cause he feel that way too. Cause he told me to stop. I'm like, damn, nobody never. This nigga just checked me a little bit. So what's the issue, Joe? What's the issue like? I hear your raps too. We hear that shit in your raps. We heard your new freestyle, the challenge. That challenge. Why did you do the challenge? Cause people heard that rap and it was so good, but you was explaining everything in the rap.
All right, look. They kept being under my comments. All right, look, right. Look, what cooked me the most was like when I be with like the homies and they be like, man, he got new homies. That shit be like, what? These niggas been around, like, you feel me, bro? Like I hate that the most. So it's like when I do shit with other people in the village, like my other homies, like, cause we all lit, you feel what I'm saying? Like everything he don't, all my homies do, you feel what I'm saying? We always lit, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like when I see it and I keep seeing it, it's like, yo, like, all right, back, this is what it is. So I'm like, I'm gonna speak on that shit my next joint, you feel me? But it wasn't like I wasn't gonna disrespect him because it's like we ain't got no problems, like there ain't no beef, like, you feel what I'm saying? We just ain't on that, like that's just what it is, you feel what I'm saying? It's like, let that shit be where it's at, like, you feel what I'm saying? That's why I said, like, that's the last of that. I will not go back to that. What's the boy? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's where it's at. Like, you feel me? I feel like after that, it shouldn't be no more questions because they be all be like, yo, what happened? What happened? Nigga, I just said I spoke on it. I said I spoke on it. Now, can I get my dick back for you choke on it? Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, and ever since I spoke on it, niggas ain't been saying nothing else after that. I ain't been saying too much about it.
Do you feel like you prove to people like that you can be successful in your own lane? Like right now, you killing that shit. The new EP that you just dropped, 8 songs, Dog Talk. And you talk and you really rapping. Like I'm like, damn, I'm liking this. Then you got some. Yeah, we gonna play this new shit you got. But you feel like you show people, you prove people like, damn.
I've been there. I started this way. That's the thing. Like it don't faze me. They the ones panicking. I ain't panicking. Like I've been here. Like, you know what I mean? Like I started this. I was like, before it was me and him, I was in the kitchen the one year. I was on live with the butts, the big butts, the ones that's popping now, been on my live. I done got some followers. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. This shit, like, I don't feel no way. Like when I see the comments, they be like, yo, they're panicking. Like, I never went nowhere. I'm just on the joint like, nah, like, but it's time to revamp this joint. Let's see what I'm gonna do. Like, it's that, you know what I'm saying? Like, so like I've been here. Like,
and I like how you go about the whole situation because I never heard from your side. I never heard you say nothing or speak on him any bad terms or nothing. But how you feel when he speak out like that, or he'll go out his way to discredit what you got going on and shit like that?
I mean, I don't feel like he discredited me. I don't really feel. I don't feel no way. Like he don't. Like we don't cross paths. We don't say nothing to each other. So what I see, what y'all see, I don't see. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I never really paid it no, like, no mind. Like I never heard nothing disrespectful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, y'all hear from Drew. The last time y'all gonna have actually couldn't hear that. I mean, you and Dre, I know you hear that shit a lot. No, I see it.
Yeah.
But
like,
moving along and shit, I see that you collab with a nigga like Drama though.
Yeah, me and Drama been collabing since 2018.
Another talented artist from Philadelphia and shit like that.
Yeah, Drama hard.
I see y'all collab on the project and shit like that. But speak on your visuals, like this new Drew Boy and shit like that. I want to first speak on your new visuals and shit like that you just dropped and shit. I saw the joint on Fight Night. That joint was crazy.
Oh yeah, our shit real edited crazy. crazy effects. Like we just doing different shit. Like we ain't going outside on weekend pair spaces. We going to our weekend pair spaces. Like we doing some professionals. Like we trying to do it that way. You feel what I'm saying? Oh yeah. And it's big OTP shit. You feel what I'm saying? Out the Pound record label. I don't know how I forgot to say that. That's how we should have been started. That's my turn now. Listen, man. Out the Pound record label. You feel what I'm saying? Big Jew boy. I co-founded that thing with my man DJ Pops. You feel what I'm saying? Everything out the Pound. OTP. When you look at the dogs, bark. You feel what I'm saying? That's what we on. Everything out the Pound. That way. No.
Man, we ain't finished, man.
Man, I know. I'm just saying. I had to get that out there. Before I
for
forgot.
real, for real. Let the people
That's
know.
my shit. You feel what I'm saying?
We ain't gonna forget. We ain't gonna forget. We got the
it's on
tacos.
paperwork. You feel what I'm saying?
We got the tacos.
Hold on.
We ain't gonna forget. You gotta put the brands and plug everything.
No. Brands gonna go. He's next. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna give him a great one. You know what I'm saying? But you feel what I'm saying? Like this our shit, like my shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I'm signing producers and all that. Get with me. You feel what I'm saying? Get with the team. Paperwork, LLCs. We on all that.
Well, speak on that now, like, cause we see. Uptown niggas different.
Roll it on.
You uptown niggas.
Somebody roll it on.
And y'all niggas be behind too. Y'all uptown niggas just start wearing fucking dicky sex. That shit.
No.
Yeah, y'all niggas behind.
No.
But no, I want to ask you this. So
I seen you wear a dicky.
I'm from North.
I
We
seen you wear a
originated that
dicky.
shit.
No. We wear it better than
my
y'all. Y'all originated dickies.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
you
we
got that shit on
yeah,
right.
we wear it better. No, we wear it better than y'all.
B is from South Philly.
We wear dickies better than
How when you got 3 buttons unloose?
Got to. I gotta let it change.
No, you need 2 buttons. That's all.
No, listen. I seen you
got
had
thermal?
You had a tan dickie on with a fleece jacket over top of it. You're nasty.
Oh,
you will
shit.
never do that.
That was some state property shit. Y'all don't know what came before y'all.
No, it's not like we said. Time saying I never seen Bean do that. I never seen Bean throw the fleece over the dickie. No.
You had a V-neck on with the dicky.
I never had a V-neck.
I saw your chest out. I saw
I
you.
never had a V-neck. I never
He
had a
tried to
V-neck.
show his chest hair.
Look, you gotta wear it with the jacket.
these uptown niggas crazy.
Yours wasn't slim fit either. Yo, his was not slim fit either. It wasn't. Don't say it was. You didn't go to Army and Navy. You ain't go to Army and Navy.
I went to the joint town on Germantown Avenue.
That's Army.
You ain't go to Army and
I
Navy.
did go there with the lady and stinking the store.
What size pants you
I
wear?
tried my shit on.
What size pants
I
you wear?
tried my shit on.
What size pants you
I
wear?
wear 40.
They don't make them in that size.
Crazy. What's the last size?
The fuck the sprinklers on? You start cutting up through the joint.
I'm about to call Dre.
Damn.
I'm about to call Dre on you and shit.
You're reaching, yo. You're reaching. Damn. You fucking. Yo, you got talk with a mouth guard, yo.
No, hold up.
I'm dodging them, John. Oh, what was the question? This shit.
You know how I come. You know. Yeah.
What?
That was crazy. That was crazy.
You're talking crazy, yo.
I'm gonna ask the whole joint.
Don't clip none of this out. What you say on my ass the whole joint?
That was crazy. That was
Keep
crazy.
talking.
I'm a real
Yo,
nigga.
don't clip none of this out, all right? They need to see how Johnny Mac
Clip
really
my
be
shit in.
acting.
Clip my shit in. Don't clip my shit out. That's crazy though. But go ahead before we move on. Speak on. Speak. I see you going the independent route though. Speak on. I gotta really selective say my shit now. You know? Speak on like you know what I mean. Now we in 2023 and shit like that. You know what I mean. And independent is the route to go. I see you got your team. Everybody in their own lane individually. Like you know what I'm saying. Speak on how important is that and how you can be successful right now and being in your own lane, monetizing and shit like that.
I feel like you just can do you. Do whatever you want. I feel like and there's no limits when you're independent. Like when you get signed, it's like limitations on shit. Time limitations on when you drop, limitations on when you shoot a video and shit. I feel like when you're independent, you can do whatever you want, especially because like all they doing is putting the money behind you, and the bread behind your back. You know what I'm saying? You make your own shit, and you get some money behind you,
Right.
individually. You know what I'm saying? So why not go that route? You feel what I mean?
You feel like you the Godfather?
Yeah,
I'm talking about in Philly.
yeah.
Speak on that. But you just can't say yeah. Speak on how you feel. Like, you feel like you birthed, and respectfully, because we all respect these artists that came before you and shit like that. But you the first. You feel like you the first.
I was the first
Artist
one. I was the first one dancing and rapping for sure. I mean, I ain't seen. I could be wrong.
Yeah,
I ain't
like,
seen
when you
no
think
about him.
about it, Meek not a dancer,
That's-
Cassie not a dancer,
Dang.
Beans wasn't a dancer, Young Guns wasn't dancers, P&B Rock, Will Smith wasn't a dancer, wasn't none of them.
Like, hold on, bro. You know how many times I see niggas doing the John. I just seen Kevin Hart and his folks doing
Don't touch my hood though.
doing the John. I just seen Kevin Hart doing the John. Like I be seeing it. Like I was getting videos like niggas like Javante Davis was sending me videos of him pulling his shirt up. Like I can send you that too. Cause I don't. Yeah, like I'm talking about like the shit I was doing was really.
And you was like showing niggas how to do whatever you was doing. You had Raws. Raws
Yeah,
was
that's
never.
Matter of fact,
That's what I'm
I
saying.
ain't think about it. Tiz, Reed Dollars, and all them did the John. They did like they was on some old school shit with the big ass t-shirts, but them niggas was not pulling each other's shirts back.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah,
bro.
we would-
They already warned me. They said, bro, stay away from his neck, bro.
What?
And yo, put the camera.
Yeah, they gonna be like, no, Drew no folks ain't right over there. They over there.
They gonna zoom.
It was tone. He was in my ear.
That's
like,
that.
yo, bro,
Yo,
tell him
that's
goddamn-
that. That's that Migos, man. We ain't even get to these tacos. Hold up, let me put this drop on and shit, y'all. While before we go to the next topic, and we about to finish up. This episode is brought to you by which camera?
What the?
Yeah, y'all niggas. Yeah, I be on this. Yeah, that's you gotta get on.
Go ahead, put the ass.
What camera? This episode is brought to you by Top Dog Law. You already know, man. If you in an accident, holla at my nigga Top Dog. I'm gonna put the. Come on, y'all fucking my drop up, dog. This important drop. I know. Come on, let me do it again. Ready? This episode is brought to you by Top Dog Law. If you come on, dog. They fucking me up. We gonna do it after the jump.
Like, no, go ahead, do it.
You gonna help me with the
Yeah, I
drop?
got.
Come on, ready?
Yeah.
Take Drake.
You already know Philly first
take
48.
Drake.
Okay.
One take Drake.
You do like Drake a little bit. That curly top.
Wait, I don't know.
Come on, bro. Come on. Cause we gotta get to the tacos and everything. Come on. Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, Casamigo. He is
Come on.
Hey, come on.
Action.
This episode of Philly First 48 is brought to you by Top Dog Law. You know Top Dog?
Nah. No, I really don't know.
Come on.
Yeah, lawyer, excellent lawyer.
All right, let me come on.
That nigga ain't pay me. That nigga ain't pay me.
Stop finesse real quick. Damn, you
That
probably
nigga ain't pay me.
I try to slide you in here. You already know. Philly First, come on, let's get rid of this so we gotta finish the joint up. You already know. Philly First 48, this episode is brought to you by Top Dog Law, the top excellent lawyer in Philadelphia. You know Top Dog?
Yep.
Lying ass uptown nigga, you already know, man. I'm gonna put his number up, man. Get with Top Dog. Another sponsor I wanna plug in, my nigga J Films. Y'all go to him with the visuals and all that. We in your studio, right?
Yep.
Plug your studio in.
This also sponsored by Relentless Studios. Come get with us, you feel what I'm saying? Book a session through the Relentless_Studios page. Get with us. We got deals going on and all that. And it's also presented to you by Out the Pound record label.
Off the pound regularly.
Out the Pound.
Out the pound. Yo, Freak Mills. God damn. You already know. So I gotta ask you this. Revamping, rebranding, all in one. Y'all trying to catch it. We gonna have to do a lot of editing. Y'all ready? It's cool. Come on, 3. All right, we gotta do a countdown. Everybody drunk.
Hey, yo, can I get that L?
Come on, y'all. Come on. I'm
Talking about
gonna ask you a couple more drums.
I'm trying to get L too.
Yeah, I know.
That's cool.
And fill me up a little bit more.
What?
That wasn't crazy, bro. You piping.
You piping. Crazy, bro. You're acting, yo. You're acting, bro.
That was crazy.
You're
That wasn't
acting.
crazy, dog.
Yo, hey, you gotta give all bloopers.
Is that
and
crazy?
That gotta be the
What
promo.
man- Philly film. That's crazy. They piping that shit. We can't even what? Niggas got you.
No, you're acting. Yo, he need all bloopers.
Always talking.
Yeah, like you gotta fill me up a
See
little
how
more.
See how we This behind the scenes. Keep all this shit too, yo.
Different, Ken. We ain't doing that.
Go ahead, just walk by. You see, bro, call me, bro. No, you too, bro.
All right, bro. You got the fuck up out of here.
Yeah, he gotta get
Talk
tough.
about day ones, bro. That's when his day one.
Yeah,
Yeah, for real.
That's
There's a couple
that's
of
the one
yeah.
that was down when you know when Drew
That's what I
had
started with.
his
I
version.
hit him on like, yo, bro, you ever be a like ever a manager before? He like, no, but he always fucked on me, you feel me? And I know he got his own tone coming, so he know business good, you feel what I'm saying? So that was like a start for me, you feel what I mean? Like, I always had like before I ever go and do something like on a run, I be building a team. Like
Yeah, that's
that'd
important.
be the
though.
most important thing. Cause you know what I'm saying.
Mhm.
But yeah, bro, that one.
Let's talk about this new challenge.
Mhm.
Let the people know the beat crazy.
Be crazy.
Let people know what made you pop out with a challenge and shit like that. I'm glad you did. You said this was your first challenge.
Yeah,
Never did.
ever. Ain't that crazy? All
That
these
is
challenges niggas be doing. It's my
Yes.
first time ever.
That's crazy.
That's on crazy over 100 vids. I'm still getting vids. Like, but I asked the question. I said it's over, but I'm still getting vids. Should I still like?
Keep flooding that shit. How long
Just
it's
keep-
gonna
just
carry
keep
on?
posting
Just
them,
keep
John?
reposting. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you got no wonder you got. You gonna get my dog? That was up.
Your next challenge should be with them.
48.
That'd be crazy, bro.
Who your favorite person that smoked the Philly First 48 challenge? Who you got number one? Who's your favorite?
Oh, hard. Quill fucked that shit up.
Who had you like, yo, I'm about to write some shit right now and do this joint?
I like this skinny boy from South.
Who, Dope Boy?
He
Crazy.
He murdered that. John.
Free Dope Boy. That's it.
I don't know,
free,
bro.
bro.
It was a lot of.
dude that just had came home that did that joint with the house. Where's going on?
Yeah.
What was his name?
A lot of niggas fucked that joint up. I can't even say.
Hollow Man, so Hollow Man?
Hollow Man joint was crazy.
that was the
Hollow
best
Man,
one.
Hollow Man joint was crazy.
My fault. Remember, we were sitting in here and
Yeah.
I showed you that joint.
He went in for like 3 minutes.
Crazy.
Crazy. Old head joint. That was like a solid joint. Like,
He had a cigar and all that, right?
Yeah.
He was he was smoking on that joint, yeah.
That shit was crazy.
and he was really popping his shit though.
He was bombing that
Yeah.
shit.
He was
So-
what?
That's it.
No, he said he was bombing that joint.
That's not
He
even
said that.
nothing.
How?
You fried.
You're acting, bro.
Let people know the name of your challenge and shit.
Set the World on Fire challenge. You feel what I'm saying? The challenge post on my page. That shit's still going crazy.
The producer.
You know what I'm doing? So the winners, I said I'm gonna get 5 winners, right? And I'm gonna let them come here and record. We all gonna do a cipher on the same beat and record it like on some back in the day shit. Like you know how back in the day they had the hottest niggas doing ciphers. I'm trying to bring that back. Like that's crazy, and that's how niggas was collabing and hooking up with each other and shit,
Bro.
like some hip hop awards shit. Yeah,
That's
like
what Philly missing.
yeah, I'm
Like, we used to
gonna
really
bring that
link
shit
up
back.
and meet up for the ciphers, the studio sessions.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
all that.
So like,
if
and
we
then,
bring that back, that'd be love.
That shit.
but that's why I gotta bring. Well, look though, that's why I gotta hold on. Look, but that's why I gotta bring it back though. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
yeah.
somebody got to. I'm gonna take that risk. You feel me? And to piggyback off that, I'm about to drop a 4-pack called Strictly Bars with all like bars is back type shit.
Yes, sir.
That's hard.
Yeah, like
Strictly bars.
Yeah, Strictly Bars.
But you did the back to the base. You had a series with that.
No, bars is back. he's talking about back.
You should have took that.
That's what's wrong with our journalists, yo.
You should have took that. That's a popping DVD. You should just say, yeah, back to the base. I know what you're talking
No,
about.
but that ain't me though.
All right, what is you? What is you? Let them know what you're doing. Strictly bar. Let them know what that's about
Strictly
right now.
Bars gonna be like how my Bars is back series be, but I'm just calling it something else. Strictly Bars, and I'm dropping on Apple. I never dropped none of my Bars is back on nothing but YouTube. So now you get to ride in your car and hear me barking through your speakers.
Hard. You feel like the
Big
city?
nowadays.
That's hard. That's hard.
Yeah.
So you feel like that's the city missing? Real bars.
No, I mean I don't feel like it's missing real bars, but I feel like it's missing that energy, that spark. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like the motherfuckers like they was enjoying this challenge. Like motherfuckers making music videos that shit. Like they was going to the studio recording it and sending it to me. I'm like, bro, you gotta actually like.
Niggas buying.
Like you gotta
it.
like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, niggas what they doing what?
You a nut ass nigga. Well, who your top 5 that did challenge? I see it.
I don't got a top 5 yet. That's what I'm saying.
No. You got a top 5. You talked
I
about
don't
it.
got a top 5. I don't got a top
Top
5.
3.
They've been killing it.
Top 3.
Top 3. Real quick.
I don't know.
I like Mirror 103 so far.
That girl that did it, the one John, what was her name?
The singer girl.
Yeah, but she only did good on the court. She ain't her bars.
No.
This why we need Rob around, cause Rob, this nigga is gonna tell her how it is. He ain't gonna hold nothing back.
That's who you need.
That's why we got Turnpike in the building, yo. That's what cut that shit out.
Oh yeah, that
That nigga is crazy. Pause all
I
day.
like a couple of niggas though.
You like a couple niggas? Who you like?
He make it sound like.
Casamigos. Bro, you gonna have a job. I gotta send you.
It being too many, bro.
I can't. He probably got 5. Oh my
Come on, bro. Chill, bro.
Yo, that's gonna be on camera.
I'm done. I'm
Yo.
done.
He probably got 5 minutes worth of shit, yo.
That shit crazy.
Y'all gotta do bloops. It's only right y'all do the bloops.
My fault, can I ask y'all a
Yo,
question?
you know.
Do the videos be going like this? Like when y'all do these interviews, or no, niggas be on militant chilling?
No, this should be like that. It's supposed to be about. I knew where I was coming to, and shit like that. But I gotta give you credit too. That's crazy. That's crazy. I gotta give you credit on this. I'm gonna put a pause in front of it.
Yeah.
You
Every
the
time
first nigga that poured them curly tops.
yo.
No
bullshit.
No. You the first
He
nigga that
got
poured
the
them.
nastiest grill, yo.
Here you go.
I can put 3 tokens through that joint. Stop, touch on, yeah. Let me see it.
You sprayed them how many times?
Let me see it.
You sprayed them joints how many
No
times?
sprays.
Keep it a bean. Before when you got together, you said, ush.
You got a beater on?
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Let me see yours.
Yeah, you got a shirt on.
Let me see yours.
I always got a beater on.
I always got my shit on. The man got no socks on. The man got no socks on.
He don't got a beater on. Yo.
Your man got no socks on, so I'm cool.
No.
I'm from North Philly.
You don't got a beater
I'm
on.
cool.
You don't got a beater on.
I'm from North.
Where your beater at?
Huh?
Where your beater at?
How many times you wear that? How many times you wear that thermal? How many times you wear that thermal? How many times you wear that? Keep it in. Wait. You ain't say I got to hide the camera.
Yo,
how many times you wear this thermal?
He's trying to hide the camera. He don't got no cotton on. That's like wearing jeans with no drawers. Yo.
Oh my God. I'm done with this.
You gotta watch these, yo.
So closing out. Let's close out the correct way.
I'ma slide up, nothing on it. Nasty.
Damn, I thought I was cool. You
out here nasty.
You got no socks on, so I'm cool. I'm cool. Oh man, that's all right. Look, we gotta close out the correct way.
Listen, man, you already know the vibes was, man. We turned that shit. I had some fun with Johnny Mack. You know what I'm saying? Big Drew Boy in the building. Big Pandas.
Oh, it's Big Drew Boy in the building?
Yeah. That's not pause.
Big whatever. Go ahead. Close it out.
You'll reach it.
You call yourself Big Drew Boy now? That's your new name?
Let's say,
go ahead. You finish the truck.
Big Drew Boy, not the little one. You feel what I'm saying?
He said Big Drew Boy did this. I'm done with him. I'm done with him. No, you said Big Drew Boy. Bro, I'm done. You done.
Listen, let me go.
I'm out.
Listen, you know what the fuck going on. It's Big Drew Boy in the building. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, it's recording? Oh, I thought that's what you said. Listen, man. You know the
Season 6, episode 1.
You already know, season 6, episode 1. Philly first, 48. You feel what I'm saying? Johnny Mack, you feel what I'm saying? You already know what the fuck going on. Everything out the pound record label. Oh.
Yeah.
You close on. He's about yeah. Yeah, nothing to say. Y'all journalists be now getting crazy.
I'm sure I stepped my shit up. Keep it a bean.
Where your notepad?
I stepped my shit up. It's in the car.
You stepped your shit up.
Yeah. Keep it a bean.
You stepped your shit up.
Yeah.
You begin, but yeah, okay.
Yo, why you keep shaking my hand?
Okay. You got the hoodies in. Tell them about my man
You
got
already
the
know. Philly first 48 hoodies.
My man. You know what?
I'm done with y'all.
My man Turnpike.
Oh, that's you.
My man Turnpike got his brand going on. You already know what the fuck going on. Get with him. You feel what I'm saying? I see you looking, man. He got all sizes.
That's
my man.
hot. That's mine.
My man Pops got the no cameo. You mean showing the no cameo shit? Yeah, showing the no cameo
Yo,
shit. You know what the fuck going on? Yeah,
I know he was in the military.
No
I already know he was overseas. He was overseas. Yeah, I already know. I got homies
my
like
nigga
you.
Young V in his joint. You feel what I'm saying? My nigga Flizzy and come to my studio get mixed by Goat, man.